Are you dreaming big enough? Are you giving yourself the permission to dream big? And what does it mean to dream big? And when I'm talking about dreams, I'm not speaking actually about creating a vision for your life and for your career, for your success. I'm just talking in this moment about just giving yourself the permission to dream big, and with that, actually opening up the door to create a vision for yourself and for your life that is impactful. But with that, also being able to start setting realistic, measurable, and timely goals. And I'm placing all these three words right now into one sentence. Are you giving yourself the permission to dream big enough, create a grand vision, and set goals that will allow you to be successful on your own terms, setting up your own rules? My name is Kinga and I'm an impact strategist and social psychologist, and today I'm coming to you with the topic of giving yourself permission to feel your own power to dream big enough. So what is the difference between dreams, visions, and goals? Well, dreams are quite personal. Dreams don't need to be shared. Dreams belong to you, but they are your inner inspiration. We need to be able to allow ourselves to dream big so we can actually create the biggest, most impactful vision for your own life. And aren't we here to create a better world together? Isn't that something that actually really sits down deep in you when you're scanning your environment and you're seeing specific problems and issues, and the one thing that you actually want to do is be impactful and change them and make it a better world for everyone? So yes, so in order to do so, you need to give yourself the permission to dream big and understand that you actually have the power to do the things that you want to do. Now, here's the thing. They might not happen as quickly as you wish to, and at times we are unfortunately putting time pressure on ourselves, making ourselves feel like we are not succeeding in achieving our vision because we are setting unrealistic and not measurable goals. Okay, so now I don't want you to go in right now and create a vision and set goals that are measurable. I don't want you to set just goals just for the sake of writing goals. Like a lot of people, sit down at the end of the year and they write down new goals for the new year just to find themselves mid-year, not realizing that most of the goals that they wrote down are actually not relevant to them anymore. Because there's a difference between inspiration, vision, and dreams, and at times we are setting dreams as goals because we don't understand necessarily the difference between dreams and goals. So again, here's my question. Are you allowing yourself to dream big? And what does it mean to dream big? So personally for me, dreaming big meant to give myself the permission that I am able to achieve anything that I am setting myself up for. That means that no one else around me has the permission to dictate what I am allowed to do or what I'm not allowed to do, or tell me what I am good at and what I'm not good at. I have the ability to understand what I am actually good at. So do you. You don't need anyone else. You don't need an external source to tell you that you're good at something or you're not good at something. Because quite often external sources cannot actually really realistically judge who you are and what you're good at. So here's another thing. Once you start allowing yourself to build that grand dream, right? Falling asleep and dreaming of your own island, understanding what it is on that island that makes you happy. What is it that would make you feel fulfilled? What is it that will help others? And how is this making you feel? How are you wishing and dreaming of being able to make also the life for others, of others, or the life of others better? What is that inspiration? What are the emotions that are coming with it? Once you have that, you can start building a vision on how you would like to see and impact this world. Once you have that, you break it down. You break it down into goals and stages. So what is it that you need to do? What actions do you need to take in order to be able to take small steps, small achievable steps that keep you motivated? And again, what are goals? Goals are steps that are timely, measurable, and realistic. That doesn't mean that if one of your goals is, for example, to create a business that will give you a multi-figure income so you can actually start building community centers or schools or creating apps that are going to be helping other people to be more healthy or create better communities. Whatever that vision is and whatever you need for that, you do need to break that down into goals. Now, but if you set yourself as a goal to earn $1 million by the end of the year because you want to have that kind of money in order to do XYZ by the end of the year, but you're starting at ground zero, you just created an unrealistic, non-timely goal. Well, let's say it like that in most cases. For some people, depending on how their structure is, depending on where they are in their process, of course, they can also achieve those goals. So let me ask you again, are you giving yourself the permission to dream big and create a grand and impactful vision for your life and for the people around you? Are you giving yourself the permission to even be at times egoistic because you know that in order to achieve that vision, the thing that you need to do is focus on your strengths and use your strengths to build that life that you desire and that you know is going to be helping also others and is going to be impacting others in a positive way. Now, that is not a simple question because here's another word that I've just thrown at you. Giving yourself the permission to think about yourself, giving yourself the permission to understand what it is that you want, to understand what tickles your fancy, to understand what aligns with your strength, to understand what aligns with you and your happiness. And why am I saying this? Why is it important to A, know your strengths, and B, work on something that creates joy within you? It's very simple actually, because there is a scientific explanation to the ability of solving problems, being creative, and being more successful, and being more impactful. Happy minds are better. Happy minds are more creative and create better solutions. Evolution did not happen through pessimism and negative emotions. Evolution happened through positive emotions and through positive thinking. Yes. So we as human beings are able to overcome obstacles, solve problems, and be impactful when we allow ourselves to actually feel joy in what we are doing. That doesn't mean that whatever you're working on is simple. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be encountering any problems anymore. The only thing that it means is that when you're going to be encountering those problems, you're going to feel joy and fulfillment in overcoming them. And that's why it's so important to cultivate and build a positive mindset. The other positive effect of allowing yourself to dream big, have a grand vision, and understand where it is you want to go to in life is that you're building confidence. Yep, that word confidence, and there are many theories around confidence, and a lot of people talk about, how important it is to build your confidence, to feel good about yourself. But what is actually confidence, and where does confidence really come from? Confidence is not just a feeling. It is not just you feeling good about yourself feeling beautiful, feeling intelligent, feeling like you can do it. No, confidence is also the belief, the knowledge that you know that you are able to overcome obstacles. The knowledge that you know that no matter what comes your way, you are able to figure that out. Now, if you don't have a vision, if you don't know what your dreams are, if you don't know where you want to go towards in life, how are you going to keep yourself motivated? How are you going to overcome those obstacles and stay confident on your pathway? So this might sound like a little bit of an unfair question. What I'm trying to do is just to poke you a little bit so you start understanding that you have the power to take back your own dreams, to think big, to envision big and go big in what you're doing. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter what gender you are. And it doesn't matter what language you're speaking. It's just up to you to understand that you have the right to create a life that you desire and that will bring you purpose. And if you're following that track, you are going to be impacting the world in a positive way and changing your community. So my name is Kinga Nich, and I hope to see you again next time a little bit more on the topic of emotions and positive psychology. And like this video, make sure to follow me and leave a couple of comments so we can start a conversation, or just feel free to DM me if you have some questions. See you soon.